Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to another edition of Geek Culture Congress. One of your hosts, always Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by actor and comedian Tarek Lewis. How you doing, sir?
I got some shit to say.
Yeah,
that's all.
I sure as hell hope so. How you doing, man? Other than that,
I'm doing good, man. Feeling good in this geek world.
Yeah, of course. Welcome to Mr. Joey Franchise. How you doing, sir? I think he's having technical difficulties, but he'll be joining us shortly. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Of course, as always, feel free to chime in on the chat if you want to get into what we're talking about today on the show. Joey, can you hear us? Joey's having some technical difficulties, but as soon as he comes back in, we'll get him on. How was everything, man? How was your weekend and everything? And your week was good and all that good stuff?
Weekend was good. I got a free Showtime subscription because I used my AMC Movie Pass for 3 months, which I know I'm not gonna remember. Sit here, watched a lot of TV, watched a lot of film.
Yeah.
And worked on some personal things, some film projects I got coming up. So good weekend.
That's good, man. That's great.
You don't care, Speed. Look how you're looking away. Like you.
Sorry, I'm doing some technical difficulties things here. Mr. Joey Franchise, how you doing, sir? Can we hear you now?
Dude, Tarek's out here pursuing your lives. That's crazy.
Say it again. What did he say? You broke up.
Tarek's out here trying to pursue her and turning the other cheek. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he said, I'm trying to pursue dreams and you're turning the other cheek, like, whatever.
Oh, okay. No. Did you hear him okay?
Spotty.
It's spotty?
Yeah. It's spotty.
You're spotty, Joey. T-Mobile or Verizon ain't working with you today.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with you. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the season finale of Ms. Marvel. Was it everything you expected it to be, Mr. Tarek Lewis? Were you surprised at the show? It was.
No. It ended exactly how you could have predicted from the first episode.
Okay.
No, it was cool visually. It was cool visually. Seeing like what I was saying would be the comic book representation of her powers.
Right.
Story was cool. It's just not. Let's be honest. If we're being honest, the whole show was about dropping that little piece at the end.
Yeah, the piece at
That's
the
what
end.
The whole the little name drop of a certain species at the end of the show. That's what the whole thing was about. I wasn't unimpressed with the finale, but it went along with what the show is. It's very teeny bopper, like people finding themselves love interesting. I don't know. There was nothing to be excited about, I don't think.
Really? So you thought it was okay? I thought it was okay. I thought it was interesting. I seen a lot of excitement for the name drop at the end and the things that happen at the end of the show more than the substance of the show itself. And in that, I think inherently in that is a problem. You know, what do you think?
Yeah, that's what it's become. It's like, okay, well, give us the payoff at the end, and we'll excuse whatever happened. Every show it gets a little pass because it's like, well, I like that it's a setup for such and such, and which I think is, besides some other film flaws, like why the Eternals is so like kind of disregarded. It's like, well, this doesn't tie in anything. And when things do tie in, it's like, oh, well, look, all the possibilities. Now I can go blog about it incessantly for, I don't know. It's, what do you call them? The sweaties.
The sweaties or speculate. Let's speculate nonstop on what the ending could have mean. You know what I mean? First, welcome to Michaela. Michaela, how you doing? Oh, you made it with camera today.
I did. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. No, you look
The
fine.
camera,
Everything
I made
sounds
it
great.
home finally.
Yeah. I know you got some strong opinions about the finale for Ms. Marvel. First off, in a whole, have you enjoyed the show?
As a whole, yes, I did. The second last episode, iffy, but I don't know. I feel like the ending made up for it a little bit, just tying it into the mainstream MCU,
Right.
and in sense of like we're saying spoilers, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. Spoilers. I didn't put it on the description, but come on, all we do is spoil stuff here. So.
Well, with Brie Larson coming in as Captain Marvel and like whatever swap they did, and her new suit. It's like she has a new suit every time I see her.
She seems like she lost a lot of weight. We talked about this in the hallway.
Doesn't even fit in the old one. It's probably very baggy on her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I was hearing Tara talk about the mutant part, and I mean, I think that's good. I mean, that's a good way of bringing in the mutants. Is like some cosmic thing happening to someone who has mutant, abilities, and that brings it out. I mean, they have to tie in something to bring mutants out. You can't just all of a sudden like, oh, mutants live upon us, and we're just now talking about it.
I said, well, we're gonna spoil stuff, and I look what Leo writes. Please don't spoilers. We're spoiling stuff today, buddy. So yeah,
sorry.
This might not be your show, man. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, we're talking about Ms. Marvel, ladies and gentlemen. We're spoiling the finale of Ms. Marvel. You haven't caught up yet. Come back to the show later. This will be sitting on the internet for waiting for you to come back. Okay.
The whole show is just a fun thing to introduce Ms. Marvel. I mean, in the Marvels, you're gonna see her again. It's not like she dies.
That's right.
It's like Obi-Wan. We know he doesn't die.
Yeah.
So why is it? I don't know. I'm sorry, Leo. I mean, it's just a whole introductory to the character, and just building the Young Avengers. Like I said last time, big plan to just have the Young Avengers and mutants and all that fun stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be great. So, Joey Franchise, welcome to the show, sir. How you doing?
Not bad. Going through crazy car issues, but I'm here.
Oh, okay. Car issues, but you're here. It's good. Always good to have you, man. Yeah, he's still breaking up a little bit, but try and get in your take on the finale for Ms. Marvel, man, and the whole show.
Foremost, hi, breaking up on a level scale.
Yeah, you are breaking up a little bit. Joey Franchise. Just kind of when you get to some Wi-Fi, Joey. Yeah. You seem like he's having some issues there, other than the car there. But what do you think? What do you think about the final reveal? Do you feel like the mutants reveal was a misstep or well done? Or do you think it was just like, do we need that? Or how do you feel about your complete opinion on that? Tarek, how do you feel? Do you feel like are you gonna reserve judgment and see where they go with it?
Your questioning sounds just like what Marvel's plan is for mutants.
Yeah, it is.
Just like they're there. I think it's a nice little drop.
Mm-hmm.
And the touch of playing the little X-Men animated series music in there was dope. But ultimately, it didn't leave me feeling as excited as a lot of other people. I was kind of like, oh, okay. Mutation is like, all right, it took 9 years to get to those damn Infinity Stones. So I'm not like, oh, we're getting them soon. I don't feel that way. So it didn't excite me as much. We already know they're going to do mutants. And it's just like, well, now we're confirming that we're going to do mutants. All right, whatever. That's how I felt.
So you just whatever. What is this? Whatever about it? Brian says it was perfect. It was perfect. Everything that he's been waiting for in his life. Joey Franchise, how do you feel about the whole Ms. Marvel finale and the whole show and everything about it? How do you feel about it? Yeah.
cool. It really wasn't. It was good for. It was good. I thought it was nice. I mean, obviously, all the build-up that's something we didn't expect her to be the first mentioned in the MCU. And it's so cool when instant word a mutation and
Yo,
it was
Joey,
so crazy.
I'm sorry. It sounds like you're reading hieroglyphs.
Yeah, man, you're still breaking up and out, man.
It's still breaking up.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
do y'all
Just
like-
Oh man.
I did want to hear what Joey had to say about it.
I do want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
I wish he would just call me. Just call me. Joey, just call me. Phone call me. I'm just gonna call him. That's what I'm gonna do right now.
Brian says that
Call
he
him
thinks
live on the
that
show.
X-Men-
We're gonna
Brian
go low tech
thinks-
here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, what does Brian say?
thinks that X-Men cast will be announced this week at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
so, Brian. But if they do, wow.
Yeah.
Please leave your message.
Oh, look, dang, he sent me the voice.
Maybe they'll man, you get left on red. That's a hey, I've had that feeling in the past few months. Anyway, if they could announce X-Men because
Right.
X-Men is just us knowing that they have to do it for the most part in little rumors and talks. So if they officially announce X-Men, I think that's enough. The casting would be tough.
Like we don't even have a casting for.
No, it's good. We're gonna go low tech because I don't know what's up with the internet. We got Joey via speakerphone now. Tell us about the whole show, man. How you feel about the Ms. Marvel? I want to get your opinion on the show.
Pretty much. I mean, I thought it was pretty solid. I mean, it was good for what it was. It told a cool story. I thought it was really cool that they made Miss Marvel the first mutant. Thought it was funny how the internet went crazy over the word mutation. Me being one of them. I also thought it was dope that I mean, I had a feeling Carol Danvers was going to be there, but I thought it was dope that her name Kamala only means it's another word. The English word for it is Marvel, or what do you call it? Not a synonym.
Yeah, synonym.
The other word, where a word is just like the other word.
Right.
Synonym.
Yeah, cinnamon. A cinnamon.
It's a synonym, right?
Not a cinnamon bun.
I didn't want to sound crazy on here. But no, I thought it was pretty cool how it set up mutants in the MCU, and that she won't be introduced as an Inhuman, like originally in the comics. It was gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Hold on, I'm changing my speakers here so you can hear everyone on the show when they talk to you. Are you okay? So you're okay with the mutant drop?
Yeah, I was cool with the mutant drop. I think it was overly hyped.
Okay.
But I think it was cool, and I think that just leads to. I think it was a setup just for San Diego Comic-Con being a couple weeks, or being this week. So, a week before we got the mention of mutants, so now we're leading up to Comic-Con. It's definitely something, a setup to get the sweaties hype for what Kevin Feige's about to, drop. Was it Hall H?
Yeah, we're gonna see what he's gonna talk about. I mean, they're already talking about a lot of stuff. There's a lot of rumors out there for Black Panther, for Wakanda Forever, for the X-Men show, for casting. Brian says Glenn Powell, last seen in Top Gun Maverick, will be announced as Cyclops. That's his hot take.
Yeah, that's
like the
Yeah.
popular
Yeah.
fan. That's like the theory number.
We got Giancarlo Esposito as Professor X, allegedly.
Yeah, that's also allegedly too. Yeah, that might be a casting that they announced at San Diego Comic-Con. What do you think? What do you think is going to be happening? What's your predictions for San Diego Comic-Con announcements for Marvel? What's Kevin Feige coming out of the bag with? Let's go with you, Joey, before I lose you.
Obviously, Black Panther 2, which obviously quite a few plot leaks have hit the internet, and from the one I've read, that actually sounds pretty on point. I'm actually really hyped to see it play out on screen. So Black Panther 2, we'll get a look at maybe the Marvels.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully a look at Ant-Man Quantumania. I think we're going to get a first look, maybe like a picture of what Mahershala Ali is going to look like as Blade. I don't think they're going to drop Disney sticks to the movies. I don't think they're going to talk about the shows. I think they're going to save that for D23.
Okay. I'd say definitely there. I know there's a big animation panel, so they're going to do What If season 2. They're going to talk about X-Men 97. They're going to talk about, I guess, they're doing a Marvel Zombies only animated show too as well. So I'm pretty sure they're going to do that. Michaela, what do you think? What do you think? What's going to be the hot takes from San Diego Comic-Con Saturday?
Daredevil. I think that's going to be the biggest thing that people are going to talk about. Other than Wakanda Forever, I think that they are going to talk heavily about bringing in the characters from Netflix on the MCU because a lot of like Joey said, I could hear myself like very heavily.
Y'all, you hear yourself now?
Yeah.
Hold on. It's because I got. Go ahead.
Okay. So I was gonna say because of the people who are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con are the big, like we said, sweaties that love the comics and really invested in a lot of the characters that we saw on Netflix from Marvel. I think they're going to talk heavily about how they're going to incorporate that, and I think that they will talk about how they're going to bring in like a little piece of like, oh, Deadpool 3, like they might say it, and Ryan Reynolds might be there, but I think they're going to save a lot of the Disney Plus stuff to D23 because that's Disney, so they want to make sure that they're satisfying those fans who are there to see sneak peeks that are not shown anywhere else. And of course, I think that they're going to show bits and pieces of Quantumania, show bits and pieces of the Marvels, and hopefully the trailer of Wakanda Forever will drop. And the last thing I think they're going to talk about is a possible cast of Fantastic Four and the director and the outline for the next couple movies and the release dates that we've all been waiting for.
I don't even think they're going to touch Fantastic Four. What do you think, Tarek? What do you think? What's the hot takes going to happen the San Diego Comic-Con?
All the things covered. Definitely, Black Panther info. I definitely think they're going to tease dates for the next phase. I'm not sure about like cast and director announcements or who's directing. I'm not sure about that. Disney Plus is going to be big on their radar, so we're getting a lot of the Marvels. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if there's like a soft teaser or something like that for the Marvels, because
it's done.
Yeah, according to the director of the series, she was like, "Hey, that scene is from the film. It's from the Marvel's film. They had already shot it, so we're probably going to see a lot of the Marvels. I could see a Blade, at least a representation. Not, I could see something just announcing or making Blade. Well, Blade's official, but like some screenshots or some, I don't know. I can see something from Blade, but I think the biggest thing will be Black Panther info, like Black Panther stuff dropping.
I'm kind of with Brian here. I think we're going to get that Fantastic Four cast and director at D23. I think they're going to save that
I don't think so. They got to do something big at San Diego Comic-Con, and I think that's going to be the big one. Because why would they announce that they're coming to San Diego Comic-Con if they're not bringing a lot of stuff with them? They would not go to San Diego Comic-Con if they didn't have something huge. And showing a trailer is not as big as it used to be because everything drops online. So who cares about those, to be honest? Oh, we can't hear you. All right.
Well, I heard the rumor that they were going to drop the cast for Fantastic Four at D23. Right now, they're still trying to figure out who they want, and they're looking for somebody who's in their 20s and between their 20s and 30s.
I saw that.
Which is weird because there's a rumor about Jason Segel playing the Thing. And apparently, the rumor is also he's going to be in She-Hulk. The Thing is going to appear in She-Hulk.
Yeah, I heard that rumor too, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm crazy about that. What do you think if the Thing randomly shows up in the She-Hulk show, Tarek?
This is a if he does, it's a Disney Marvel pattern. Have a character that is not that popular or as popular as your previous ones, and intertwine them with another one, and just drop a hint. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to get hits in the head with a orange pebble at the end of the series. He's like, "Oh my god, it's so orange pebble," and so
Michaela, random thing in the She-Hulk Disney Plus show? Yes or no?
Anymore.
Not a random thing.
Thing.
A random thing.
I don't know. I'm going with the flow nowadays. I'm just like whatever, whatever happens, happens.
Wow.
But I'm still on this Fantastic Four thing. I think that they're throwing us for a loop here. I think that they already have it cast and they're acting as if they don't.
Brian is saying Anthony Starr is going to be announced as Dracula and Blade.
Maybe they are signing things and making things official in the next week. Maybe that's why that rumor is going out there, or that speculation that they're looking. I think they have the contracts out already. If anything, if the cast isn't announced, the director's got to be announced. Fantastic Four is coming up too soon for them not to have a cast announcement, and I don't think they're going to wait till 2023. Personally. But we don't know. We don't know. Marvel is a surprise.
We'll see. We don't know. We'll see what happens. They might come out with something really big at San Diego. They don't go to San Diego Comic-Con just to kick the can around. You know what I mean?
They gotta please those comic book fans. They gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could drop Ironheart or whatever, and please, I don't know. You can do anything if you're Marvel.
Wow. Well, say it again, Joey.
What is DC gonna do?
Oh well, Brian, Henry Cavill's gonna walk on stage with Dwayne Johnson. I think that's gonna happen.
No,
but do you think that's gonna win the San Diego Comic-Con like he says?
Henry Cavill is probably not gonna be there.
You don't think so? Why not?
No, because Warner Brothers has too much beef with them.
It'll be cool. I think there's just so much drama and a dark cloud still over DCEU.
Yeah.
It won't get fixed. That cloud won't go away unless this Black Adam movie hits it out of the park.
I'm with Joey.
Let's see what happens. Joey, can you try and get back into the link chat so we can get the good audio? Okay.
Got you.
All right. So
I heard that there might in the Black Adam film that they might have, just like they did with Shazam, like a cut off head, like of just the neck down of Henry Cavill's version of Superman, the suit. But to have him out there, I really don't think it's gonna happen. Dwayne Johnson is gonna be the biggest name that's gonna be on that stage.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I think the Henry Cavill thing might happen, but if it doesn't, whatever.
Brian must have an insider because he's saying that Henry Cavill's on great terms with Warner Brothers.
Who knows? Who knows what's going on right now? It's a different regime now. You know what I mean?
Well, and on another note, with Henry Cavill possibly coming out, sometimes he's got The Witcher, of course, and he's the modern Superman as everybody knows him. I think people like them as that. Sometimes you just do things as an actor, for media, for press.
Sure.
Sometimes it's just press. I'm sure if they said, "Hey, Henry, just show up and shake hands with The Rock, and we'll give you $65,000," like, okay.
Well, yeah.
So I could see it happening, but I don't think it would mean anything for the immediate future of Henry Cavill in the DC universe.
Fair.
Brian's right. Brian's right about Dwayne and Henry Cavill having the same agent, and because they work with Dwayne's ex-wife. But I don't know. Dwayne might be working very hard to try to get Henry on the next Black Adam film. But I mean, anything's possible. Like I said, San Diego Comic-Con, crazier things have happened. But I don't know. I hope that they stick to just Black Adam on this, because Warner Bros. Needs to learn to just stay in the lane of that character and build characters before they start making mashups.
Yeah, let's see what they come with. I mean, we can only speculate. We can only speculate. But
Listen, and Warner Brothers could just display titles at this point, and it would be exciting. You know what I mean?
logos, titles with
They could
logos.
just be like Lantern Corps or Martian Manhunter, and it would be exciting. It's like 'cause we don't even know what's going on. We got this Flash movie that's whatever. So
let's see what happens. We'll see what happens. I want to talk about some other things here. Let's get into some rumors. Let's get from Scoosh. Let's see. What do I want to hit here? Javier Bardem lands MCU role, possibly the X-Men's Mr. Sinister. What do you think, guys? We're gonna get that. I think we're too far away. We're just too far away from that.
There was another rumor of him being something.
I think he got a casting, but I think they're just saying, oh, he's going to be Mr. Sinister, which I don't know.
Maybe X-Men's way more farther along than we thought.
I doubt that. I don't know about
that. I think predicting anything X-Men right now is complete folly.
There you go. There you go. I agree with you, sir.
Predicting anything X-Men. Take care of your health, people. Take care of your health so you can be alive for X-Men.
Yeah. Oh, they would say Brian's saying he might be Doom.
Javier Bardem is Doom.
Yeah.
I could see that. I mean, I could be Javier Bardem as anything at this point, but
Javier and Penelope and everything.
Yeah. I could see him as Doom.
So, what about Jason Segel? I know Joey wanted to talk about that. I was hoping he'd get back on the show, but Jason Segel will possibly play the Thing.
I think that would be if it's like Bradley Cooper playing Rocket. It's gonna, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If once he becomes the Thing, it doesn't matter what Jason Segel looks like. You know what I'm saying? So the casting is really a voice casting.
That's true.
He's British. Isn't Jason Segel British?
Is he?
No.
No?
The one from How I Met Your Mother? The man from How I Met? No, he's American.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Well,
Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
It's just a voiceover, really.
Yeah. Right. You're right about the Rocket thing. That's hilarious. That, and now thinking about it, I'm like, maybe it could work because he is very, very funny.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Joey.
Single-handedly brought back the Muppets.
Joey, we're talking about possibly Jason Segel playing the Thing. That's the rumor going around. How you feel about that?
I don't know. I kind of saw like somebody a lot more gritty. I mean, the Thing, Ivy York, for some reason, Laza Boys being. I don't want to see any. I mean, respectfully, I don't want to see any of these many guys like play gritty, like got his hands dirty. So he was Reed Richards' muscle, because he's just a smart guy. So he had that guy. If Reed Richards didn't have to do no dirty work to him having the powers, he always had
yeah.
Kind of.
Hey, are you in the Wi-Fi in the building?
So I kind of. Yeah, why is it bad too?
Yeah. It's probably just Restream messing with us. Are you on the Wi-Fi for real?
It's probably.
Just welcome to the pitfalls of having an internet show, ladies and gentlemen. These are the technical difficulties that we have.
Joey took out both earbuds.
He did. That's what the people listen to the audio version of this.
Yeah. Okay. We cannot hear you.
I can't hear you now. No, we can't hear you, bro. You're on the Wi-Fi though? You're on the Wi-Fi here in the building? No. All right.
I feel that.
I do. Trust me. It's
Can we?
How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you now.
Yeah.
This has been the
It's all
shittiest
right,
day
bro.
ever, dog. I really don't want to fucking do this shit right now. I'll be honest with you.
Oh man, don't worry, man. We're just here. We'll just have fun. That's it. Just have fun and get through it, man. I still wanted to talk about. I want to talk about the Black Panther plot leak, man. For anybody who's interested in the plot leak, I guess I kind of read it by accident, so kind of ruined it for myself. I
What
guess
one? Which one?
without there was a plot leak for Wakanda Forever. It
Oh,
had
don't
already
say it.
been
Don't say it. Don't say it.
released
Don't
on
say
the
it.
internet.
Don't say it.
Yeah. But okay, so I'll put it that way. It's out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're so enterprising, you can find it on the internet with a Google search. Okay. What do you think about the plot leak? Joey, is it interesting to you? The premise, without spoiling it.
Without spoiling it, I think it makes sense. Makes sense why Riri Williams will be in the movie. Why? I mean, we've seen it's not really spoiling it too much. We've seen them make Okoye and Shuri make a trip down to
Mm-hmm.
MIT, so that makes
Right.
sense. And the reason why Namor would, have some beef with Wakanda. So it adds up. It adds up, and then the big, and then there's gonna be a big post credit, which honestly, it has to be true because everybody's now kind of reporting this rumor. So yeah, it's starting to get real. We're starting to get that Fox energy in the MCU real soon.
Let's see. We'll see what happens when we finally get the finished product in our hands, or we're able to watch it in movie theaters.
I wish we could talk about it, man. If nobody cares, like I didn't care.
Yeah.
I really like. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna play out like reading it made me hyped to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it looked interesting, but I kind of feel bad. I felt bad kind of reading the plot leak. I was kind of like, damn, I kind of wish I kind of didn't read this now by accident, you know?
But
and it was all Terry Lewis' fault.
Don't you think they leak plot leaks sometimes?
You guys could talk about it. I just don't want to get spoiled like I did with Spider-Man.
No, we're done. We're done about it. We're done about it.
No, I don't mind.
I didn't mind spoiling it for myself. Well, if these rumors are true, I don't mind spoiling it for myself because it's just it just sounded weird to me that there's a Black Panther 2 movie and then no T'Challa. It's like, how are you gonna execute it, make it interesting enough, and still tell a really good story to just kind of keep this thing going on without Chadwick Boseman, respectfully. So reading it actually helped me be like, oh, now I feel comfortable with this franchise going further.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. You feel so enterprising enough, you feel like you need to read that plot leak, you can find it on the internet. It's really easy to find.
I mean, just one last thing on that is, like Joey said, there's no T'Challa, so everyone can formulate in their head what the plot would be, and this will still be surprising. I don't recommend you going to see it to find a plot leak if you really enjoy, like, I don't know, I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed I read the plot leak, and I kind of stumbled across it by accident.
It's like Ryan Coogler bringing a vision to the screen. A plot leak is probably not as important as we think.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fair enough. Tarek, let's talk about the Yu Yu Hakusho live adaptation for Netflix. Huh? Some images hit the internet today. How do you feel about it? Do we need a live adaptation of this one? Or fans of this one that?
The question is, do we need a live adaptation of anything?
Yeah.
When it's been the last? Super Mario Brothers. Listen, Super Mario Brothers has aged well for me, to be honest. I look back on it fondly, and Sonic has been good, but
Sonic was good.
Yeah, but the anime ones haven't really hit. Death Note and Attack on Titan had a live. None of those really hit. So
right, it's hard. It's hard to translate these guys' the vision from the animation to live action, especially the Japanese animation. It's just hard. I see that there's a lot of challenge. I'm afraid for this Gundam live adaptation. You know.
Oh no, you should be for that one. Definitely.
What do you think, Joey? Too much live adaptations of the animes, or what? Too much of
Well,
a
you know
money
me.
grab?
I'm not the. Some people might just be like triggered when I say this, but I'm not the biggest anime fan
It's okay.
there is.
It's okay.
But I mean, it's all good. I mean, didn't y'all have high hopes for the Cowboy Bebop joint?
That's true.
I did, and it was. I thought it was okay. You know, it was all right.
I don't know. I feel like for the real hardcore anime fans to really, I mean, it's like it's a cult. I feel like anime fans, it's like a cult, and they hold that thing. They hold that, you know, specific that animation to, like, so dearly close to the chest.
Yeah.
That, you know, to do live adaptions, it just doesn't hit the same, and I think it's really frowned upon amongst that like hardcore fan base.
That's true. So, Michaela, how you? Go ahead.
Because it's so good on the cartoon. My bad. It's so good on the cartoon
okay.
to emulate that in a live action, you know, and you disappoint. It could really be, you know, it could damper the, you know, the franchise of whatever it is that you're trying to, you know.
And it's happened. It's happened already. I mean, it's happened. Not. What do you think, Michaela? What do you think? Oh, we really need all these live adaptations of these classic anime all the time.
I mean, I'm not like exactly what Joey said. I'm not a person, and it's hard to, you know, transfer over to a live action. There's too much in an anime show. Like, I mean, I'm sure people think the same way about books to movies. There's too much in a book to put in a movie. Too many people get disappointed.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Let's see what happens. I mean, the images look interesting. It looks pretty true to the original anime, so you know.
I mean, you can make the shit out of a poster. Like,
you know, Photoshop's a motherfucker, right?
you make some great posters.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a bad poster in a long time.
Hasn't Disney like kind of slowed down on a lot of their live action stuff because they've had lackluster, you know, Aladdin's, Lion King.
I don't think they really slowed down. A lot of it's just been moved to Disney Plus.
Oh.
That too, yeah.
There you go.
Because when we getting that Little Mermaid movie?
Never.
That's the thing, right?
I think
that's crazy. I feel like
is Chloe Bailey the Little Mermaid? Is
not Chloe,
Halle Bailey. Halle Bailey, whatever. Halle Bailey.
My fault.
Yeah, no, it's sisters. They're sisters.
Chill. Chloe got too much cake for that.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't need that Disney check.
We can't have that swimming around in the ocean.
Have you seen the Have Mercy video? Come on, man.
I know we've talked about this before. Yeah. I know we've talked about this before, Tarek. A bunch of boys, the boys spinoff, but there's just a specific spinoff show. I think we've talked about it before, but there's the one that there's the people in school, right, or in the superhero school.
Yeah,
they got a name, Natalie.
Yeah, lit, right?
Oh, it's good. I think they had the cast do a little promo.
Oh, okay.
Announcing themselves, kind of. They didn't say what characters they were. But it was just the cast. They had an Instagram video going around of them just like, yeah, Gen V's coming up soon. Type situation.
Okay, so it's
it's called Gen V?
It's called Gen V. Yep.
That's dope.
And that's set in college. I thought it was going to be set in high school, but apparently it's set in college.
Okay. I think that's dope in college. You know, it's the boys.
It's going to be unadulterated college shenanigans. With superpowers.
We'll see what happens. We'll see how good
it is. You saw Herogasm before?
Yeah.
I don't even want to imagine Herogasm in college, dog.
Oh man,
my sophomore year.
I think we hit everything I wanted to talk about today. Unless there's something else I'm forgetting, guys.
I think it may be the first week where I'm like, I don't have to watch a show this week.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch up. I'm on. Yeah,
I'm obsessed with.
I'm trying to catch up on stuff. I'm trying to watch Star Trek Discovery. Yeah, I like Star Trek. I am kind of bored. But it's an excuse to catch up on it now. See?
I'm thinking. What about Resident Evil? Anybody check that out?
Oh yeah, Resident Evil.
I-
Yo, I can't watch that show in the dark.
I am in the midst of Resident Evil. I'm probably on like
Really?
episode 5.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you got to give us your mid-season review right now, live on the show, Tarek Lewis. Go.
It's pretty unwatchable now.
Really? Wow. It's bad, like bad, worse than the movies?
No, a little worse than the movies.
A little worse?
Like a
Wow.
notch like I like the first
Like
2
when
Resident
Netflix-
Evils, but like when they got in Las Vegas, it's like a notch below them like being in Las Vegas or wherever they were. I don't know. It's not.
Wow.
It's not tied to the movies, is it?
It doesn't seem to be. They use the main nemesis Wesker. He's
It's
involved
different.
in this film.
Yeah.
But they kind of change his background. So, and it jumps from time from like 2015 to like it's 2032. So it kind of jumps in time.
Okay.
It's not great.
So don't watch it. Great. Are you going to finish it, Tarek Lewis? There you go. Are you going to take it all the way to the end? Yeah? You're
I am going to
completist.
finish it.
You're a
Now, listen, I was
completionist.
all in. It was a rare. I was all in for the first 3 episodes. I was like, oh, okay. And then as it went on, it got worse.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I going to finish? And I'm like, I only got like 2 episodes left. Here we go.
Oh, so it might redeem itself in your eyes.
Good. Very possibly. I don't know.
It's not looking good right now.
It's not looking
It's
great.
that bad? Wow. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Watch Resident Evil on Netflix at your own risk, okay?
I just don't like the fact that they be doing these Resident Evil shows and movies and don't even like be canon to like what the game was.
Yo, they weren't even pushing this. Like I didn't know about this until it was like, boop, it popped up on Netflix. I was like, oh, they made the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was something we loved about the game that the movies aren't. Like especially the recent ones, they're just not getting what we love. They're making it seem like Resident Evil is Doom. Resident Evil is not Doom.
No, it's not. It's about survival.
Yeah.
That was it.
It's about being
Claire
strategically survival. Yeah.
Claire Redfield and all those other cops, Raccoon City PD, did not have superpowers
Nope.
Yeah.
to fight these zombies.
Right.
You try and move around.
They had their Glock 9, and that was it. Maybe a shotgun.
I remember playing the
and that
first
was it.
Resident Evil
They got
game.
it
I was
done.
like, man, who designed this game that we can only run around like this?
Yeah. You had to kill a gigantic spider
Yeah.
with a 6-shooter. That was life, man. Throw a candle on that the big ass spider. You throw a candle at him.
Yeah, them games are painful, man. Them games are painful, especially Resident Evil 2.
And here's
Oh
the
my
thing,
god.
like, now that I think about it, after watching Jurassic World Dominion, I think it's safe to say like they should stop making the Jurassic World movies, keep the same cast, and just do Dino Crisis. That's literally where I was
That's
like,
right.
that's what it feels like watching at one point. Like this is Dino Crisis.
That's the next promo. You know that, Joey, right?
Yeah, bring Chris Pratt back. I think he's a solid action star. Yo, man, get that Dino Crisis going. You ain't gotta call it Jurassic World no more.
Oh man. Boy, the memories right there. That's good.
Ain't no
time.
crisis.
Good
Those
stuff.
are good PlayStation.
They should,
PlayStation 1
they should come
vibes.
out with the foot pedal too. The foot pedal so you can watch it at home and just press, when you want to hide, press the foot pedal. Yeah.
Boy.
It's funny. All right, guys, let's sign off for today. Mr. Joey Franchise, let them know how they can follow you, sir.
Right there on that blue bubble at Joey Franchise, Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch, and Wild 94.1 out here in Tampa, Monday through Friday, 7 to midnight.
Mr. Tarek Lewis, let them know how they can follow you, sir.
My name is Tarek on Instagram and on YouTube.
Michaela, let them know how they can follow you.
At Mika Fig on Instagram and Adult Adventure.
All right. Of course, you can follow me at DJ SpeedyJR, all socials. And thank you so much for joining us here on the live show. We're live. We try to be every Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on all the channels. And the guy still got more interviews that I recorded last year from Tampa Bay Comic Con, from OmegaCon. Still going through all the videos and trying to get them up. We're going to be putting most of those up on the audio channel. I got a review the League of Super Pets movie. I got to see it
you wanna go
Sunday
see that?
morning.
I review Nope tomorrow. I'll go to see Nope by produced
Nope.
by
Yes.
Jordan
Jordan
Peele
Peele.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited. I kind of want to see Nope. So I'm excited to hear your
I wanna
review
see
about
Well, I
Yeah.
won the pool, so I go
Yeah.
see it.
it. You did. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give us a follow on the show. Follow the audio podcast. We have the exclusive reviews up there, the audio feed. That's Geek Culture Congress podcast. You can tell it your Amazon or your Google speaker to play it, and it will. Give us a like on the Facebook page, Geek Culture Congress, 3 words, put them together for Instagram. Give us a follow there. Have a good one, everybody, and be safe and then keep enjoying all this stuff. And we'll see you back next week. What we will talk about, I don't know.
I know Christ.
San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, what happens at San Diego Comic-Con? That's what we're going to be talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
all
See you
comic.
guys next time. All right, brother. Have a good one, everybody.